remember, police departments, and Michael's going to correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure, but they are autonomous, meaning it's not one central police department. So Michael could get this, he can implement this. Well, say he gets a mayor on board to this idea, this platform, this table, and this model, and we go with it and say Cincinnati, Ohio, I don't know, and it's successful. Well, you know it's going to happen if it has success, right? We're going to be able to replicate it. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going to happen. I really think once it happens, it snowballs. So the biggest worry that I have had has been a gentrification issue on the city that does this will end up attracting the people who want to be well policed. And the policing where I live here in Los Angeles, in this nice little white neighborhood, well, the police never mess with us or do anything at all. It's like they barely even speak to us. So they will end up clustering in those cities. And so I think we have to have like a 10-year minimum to be on that board, because I don't want people that are interested in that city in the long haul actually having a say.
Wow. Wow. What can people do, Michael? I guess we're at that point, unless there's some other points that you would like to bring out that I somehow didn't ask you questions for, that you would like to mention. I'd like to know, what can we do to get involved? How can people out there, because I know people are excited, they like the idea, they're willing to look further into it. What's up, Michael?
The best thing to do is go to civilianledpolicing.org and sign up to volunteer. I'm on the board of that group, but I kind of separate myself as much as possible. If this system works, it shouldn't require me. This really requires you guys, and in putting it in and seeing what you do. And every town is different. So there could be a radical mayor that wants to sign up for this, and that would be great. There are candidates right now. We have Steve Kling in Austin. We have some candidates in Miami. Oh gosh, there's a bunch of towns, but they work on that. I don't know all those details. I care about the science and trying to get people to understand why we should at least take a different path, because I'm never going to tell you this works. Like, I'm a scientist. The only thing I can do is tell you what doesn't work. And what I can tell you completely is that all this shit that we're doing does not work. So we need to at least eliminate the things that don't work so we can continue to try and move on to the next step. So whatever that is, even if you're wrong. So if you're out there if you're in Dallas, Texas, and you want to go ahead and put in and you try a referendum and it doesn't work, well, great. You contributed to the data so that we know how to continue to do this going forward. That's what this is about. And in a big scheme, what we will do is continue to be a central repository of this data, so that nobody is bogarting information. We can have it so that best practices fuel everybody. And each time a town redoes their Delphi method and figures out what they need to restructure it for, that comes into the data for everybody, because we do not know what happens in policing now, because nobody shares the information and they don't report it. And even when we say, you'll hear fools say things like, oh, Black people commit the most crimes. No, that's not even what the stat says. The stat is Black people are charged with crimes the most. And that's really easy. I mean, if you're in a racist society, the idea of charging Black people with crimes the most is super easy to conceptualize, especially when we say we look at charging people with crimes because they are suspected, right? They have a past. Well, the past that we've arrived to in modern American policing started with the first citations in America were from Black runaway slaves going north. The Boston police would catch them, give them a citation, return them, say they're slave masters. So your first bit of data comes from slaves who did nothing wrong but tried to seek their freedom. We criminalized that and then said, well, they're criminals, so we're going to continue to look at them. And that has just grown until this time. So we don't know shit all about policing. No idea how it works in this country because we've never done it.
Sounds like I lost the audio there, Michael. I don't know, but
that's okay. If you hear me say I've never done it, we've never done it, then we're good.
It's all. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, fantastic. Look, I want people to know, Michael, as you know, I talked to Avi today, and he's going around the country, talking to people, getting people interested, getting feedback. I mean, this is an ongoing thing. This thing is going down. This is an actual remedy, a solution, a possible remedy solution, I should say, probably, to what we're doing now, which isn't working, as Michael just laid out for you. Listen, man, civilian-led policing, you can go to civilianledpolicing.org. Sign up. You get updates. You can find out what's happening. You can volunteer. You can donate. Any time or money you can give will be the difference in the efforts to what we're trying to accomplish. We want better policing. Let's not just get mad every time we hear someone getting shot. Let's not get mad just because of what we're getting in the media. Let's work towards an actual resolution, an actual solution, a possible solution that can correct the whole damn thing. And Michael, man, thank you so much for giving us time, brother, and sharing your thoughts.
Thank you, brother. It's an honor to be here with you. I love what you're doing, man. You're really a good thinker, and you're putting excellent thoughts out there. I love what you're doing.
I appreciate you, man. Look, guys, once again, go to civilianledpolicing.org. I'm your man, Tim Black. We'll be back tomorrow with Freedom Friday. Follow Michael A. Wood on Twitter, Michael A. Wood Jr. Leave the junior off if somebody else comes up. I don't know what's up with that. And look, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And like I always say, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. Stand up, stand tall, stand strong. I'll see you on the next one. And we are done. Tim Black.